Welcome back to another cooking video. And today today's game day. There's a football game today. And so I thought for today we would make some cupcakes football themed. So we have our cupcake tray. If you have two, you can grab two. This will make 24 cupcakes. Yeah, I really need to buy myself a second one. I don't think this will cut it. I think there's only like 10 here. But I did go to the dollar store and got 50 of these purple ones. So we got more than enough. You just need 24. Box of cake mix. You'll also, we'll just push that back. You'll also want some whipped cream, and it doesn't have to be fluffy white, but it does need to be white. So white icing. This is shredded coconut, and I just got it out of the bulk section. I saved a couple of dollars by doing it that way. So you want 2 cups of shredded coconut. And then again, got those out of the bulk section too. And these are chocolate covered almonds. And you don't need a whole lot. Like even this is probably more than I need. But basically you just need 24 because you're going to put it on each cupcake. So it's kind of like your topper. And then I guess you'll probably need an egg because you're going to make the box cake, right? So you will need 3 eggs and water or milk. I have both, so yeah. We'll just move this out. And the bowl can just stay in there. So just open up your box of cake mix. You could also make your own cake mix, but while I love to bake and I love to cook, and more importantly, home cooking, you know, like a lot of things from scratch. When it comes to, if I just want to have like a cake and I want to be quick about it, I will buy box cake. Yeah, you guys have seen me make things from scratch cake-wise on the channel, but to be fair, I don't hate box cake, you know? Like, yeah. There's people that are like, once you make your own from scratch, you'll never go back. I have gone back many times. Because at the end of the day, it is so much faster to make box cake. Yeah, so it really just depends. Yeah, it's nice to have everything just kind of there. And yeah. Plus, it's honestly cheaper. Okay, so we'll put you a little closer. I guess you didn't quite see that, but we have our cake mix in there. And then it also wants us to get 1 cup of water or milk and vegetable oil. Oh, and our eggs. So let's grab the oil first. And it wants 1/3 cup of oil. So I got a little measuring here. I'll put it like that. Little measuring cup. And what did we say? 1/3 cup? I'll hold it so you can see it. So there's our 1/3 cup right here. So okay, it should be good. Okay, 1/3 cup of oil. In we go. And then 1 cup of water or milk. Whenever things say water or milk, I get indecisive, so I do half and half. Yeah, I've always been that way. I can never just totally decide if it's going to be water or milk, so that's what we're going to do. It's 1 cup, so I'm just going to go roughly to half. I can't really see those lines, so I'm guessing. So half milk there, I'm going to fill it up with water. Okay, so we have 1 cup. In we go. And we need 3 eggs. Okay, I have 1 left over, and then I bought a new thing of eggs. So 1. Two. And 3. Okay. So now we'll just put our, I don't really feel like we need the dough hook because it's not really that bad. I think we'll just use this. We'll be fine. Okay. I just want to grab a spoon and just, okay. Okay. Okay, down we go. Is it sealed? Usually I hear it sealed, but I didn't that time. Okay, we'll move you back. Although, I guess, yeah, there. Okay, and I'm just gonna put the eggs away while that's going. And at this point, you can preheat your oven as well to 350 Fahrenheit. Okay, I think we're probably good. Okay, so we'll just, oh yeah, it looks delicious. I'm just gonna grab my spoon. But yeah, there we go. And it looks great. Yeah, it's definitely done. Okay, so that can sit there for a minute till we need it. Line your cupcake tray up with your liners. Okay, perfect. Okay, and now we're just gonna fill them. Usually what I do is I get like 1 big spoon. I fill them all, and then I kind of top them up afterwards. You'd only want to fill halfway though, because they will rise. Okay, so now we're just topping off, so you want them about halfway, which basically is like if you want to do it, you know, two big spoons basically each, then you won't have to come back to top them off. I do it that way more to make sure I have enough batter, You know, sometimes, especially if you're just winging it. We're not. This is literally a box cake with directions on it, but if you're winging it, sometimes you will be a little short on batter, or you'll have too much, or, you know. Okay, so that looks good. I am just gonna wipe up our little drizzles here. And we're actually still waiting for our oven. Usually I'm slacking and the oven's ready in time. So with that said, you can preheat your oven before, like as you're getting ready to prep your box mix. Just waiting for the oven, and then at that point, you just put it in the oven for 12 to 15 minutes. While the cupcakes are in the oven, I thought we would prep the rest of the stuff. One thing I forgot to mention in the ingredients is green food coloring. That's just to give it the more football appeal, you know. So, because the shredded coconut is going to act like grass. So let's do the shredded coconut and the icing kind of all together, because they all take the, they all take the food coloring. So the icing's going to go in this small container and the coconut in here. So we have our measuring cup. We want like 2 cups of coconut. So we'll want to fill 2 of these, because this is just a 1 cup measuring cup. So that's 1 cup. So I think I probably got us a little more coconut than we actually needed, but that's okay. I'll find another use. I don't really do coconut too much, but you know, it is a popular baking ingredient, so. Okay, so there. So that is 2 cups of coconut in there. Okay, next we have our icing, well, frosting. Okay, so one thing to remember is that with this, we're going to be decorating these, which requires the actual vanilla icing. So don't put it all in the bowl. We need some that isn't colored. So I'm going to put most of it in here, though. Or at least what fits in here. Okay. It's already whipped, so you really don't have to mix it that much, but there we go. And we will just drop a couple of drops of that. And now we'll just mix it again. Okay. Okay, so that's your frosting that's going to go on the initial cupcake. So for the coconut part, we are going to drop a couple in there. And then we're going to probably want a little water into the coconut as well. So let's just do like a tablespoon. Or a teaspoon, I mean. And then just mix that up. Yeah, might need a little more water. So that's why you need the water to... But actually, it's not going too bad. Yeah, once it's mixed up and all. I actually kind of like the white and green together. Yeah, I think I'm going to leave it like this. At first I was like, oh, we might need another squirt of the green, but the white and the green is very nice. I like it. Okay, so let's keep that like that. So there's our coconut. Okay guys, here's our first batch of cupcakes. I used the rest of the batter, so this does indeed make 24 cupcakes. The last 12 are in the oven right now. Let me just set my timer. Okay, my watch will buzz when they are ready. And funny part is I have a timer on the oven, but I just never use it. Okay, so here we go. Cupcakes are ready. So let's start decorating. They've cooled down a bit. So I'm just gonna grab a little spoon. So we have our green, and I'm just gonna put a little, that is not a little, that is a lot. So just put a little bit, like they're just cupcakes. You don't need a whole lot. You don't want to get diabetes here. So we're gonna make it look pretty after. Right now we just want it on the cupcakes. And I think once we get to the last one, I'm gonna take half of what's on that first one. Okay, and then we'll just grab some of that, put it there. Okay. And now you can just kind of, I have a spatula. I guess I could have used that instead. So yeah, you can pick them up too to make it easier. Like this is why you cool them off, so that you can, you know, have good access. And yeah, so just put your icing. They don't have to look super pretty because no one's gonna see it because there's more going on top. So, you know, if you're worried about, you know, someone being, oh, that was messy, don't worry, you know, unless they are some sort of investigator, like a cupcake investigator or something, and they go and actually, you know, unload everything off of it. Yeah, I really don't see that happening though, so yeah. But definitely this was a lot of icing, so you can put a little less. I have been dumping some back into the bowl. That's when you kind of see me go off camera a bit, I think, because the bowl's just like slightly out of the camera. So there is step 1, our icing. Did I not move this over? So step 2 is your coconut. So now we can just, I think I would prefer, like you can use a spoon if you want, but I think I'm gonna use my hands. They're clean, so, and just sprinkle it. Okay, so now you're gonna grab your chocolate almonds, and yes, I got some food dye on my finger there. But now you'll just put a almond. They don't go very well on top. I guess they could just sit on top. But then someone picks up a cupcake and yeah, I think I'd have to put a, like they're not sitting totally well because there's no hole for them to sit, right? Like, well, that one sits a little better. As long as you push down a decent amount, they do sit in there solidly enough that someone can pick up a cupcake and the almond doesn't go flying. So I don't want that one because it's too round. We need the lengthy ones. Okay, So that's that. Now, we just want to put laces on them. So I'll go like that, and then like that, and then another, and another. Okay. I don't know if it looks like, you guys get what I'm trying to do, right? I think it's just a little too big. I think we have to put less on there. But it's, yeah, not as easy as it looks, guys, okay? Okay, let's try again with this one. So, okay. And we'll just get a little icing there. Okay, scrap the laces for that. Piping bag is in the sink. Yeah, I don't want to use it anymore. It's making my hand all full of icing. So that is that batch. I think it still looks decent, you know. Our best football here is probably, I don't know. I would have said that one if this one hadn't fallen over. That one was looking the most promising. So I would say this is our best one. But that's our first batch and our second batch. And I have discovered that I need to buy like bigger cupcake holders. I remember a while back I wanted to buy like one of those turntable type cupcake holders. Yeah, well, it'll be on the list. Anyway, enough ramble. So we have this for icing left. It should be enough. I do still have some white icing, so like if need be. So we're just gonna cover with coconut, making a nice little mess, but it's okay. I'm no stranger to cleaning. So we'll just put our almonds in. Okay, there we go. So that's the remainder of the chocolate almonds. So I think I did that pretty good, because to be fair, when I go into the bulk section, I just put a bag under, pull the lever, and hope for the best, you know? Like, I don't measure that crap. I just pull the lever, and I'd be like, okay, hopefully that's 2 cups worth. And we go. I'm a very much a wing it type girl, so this is why you have a piping bag, right? So, but okay. Yeah, I don't think it'll work as good. You want the piping bag. But considering I'm just using my fingers, it's not horrible. It's just I have to be so careful not to grab the coconut, or else the coconut is on my fingers. Yeah, I don't think you want to do it this way, guys, but it's working for now. Yeah. Yeah. So it wasn't the best lace job. But whatever, they still look like footballs, so like, oh, that one moved right out. So that's all I'm willing to do with those ones. If my icing piping bag wasn't like fucking ancient, we would have been fine. The first batch would have went a little better. Most of them would have looked more like those. But, you know, we did what we could. I hope you enjoyed, and we'll catch you in the next one. Bye, guys.